Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us today on BRMC's Healthy Connections.
Thank you for having me.
Well, and congratulations on becoming the new director on Baxter Regional Center
Thank you.
for Integrative Medicine.
Thank you.
Okay, what's integrative medicine? That's going to be the big question that everyone has.
Yeah, that is the big question. So we hear really what we are used to hearing, what people may be more familiar with, is the words alternative or even complementary. And really, it's a great thing that we have moved into more of integrative medicine.
So what are we integrating?
Right,
okay.
Right, exactly. So integrative medicine doesn't ask you to pick between, acupuncture or nutrition and going with that, the natural route. We're not asking you to choose between, traditional Western medicine and other modalities. We're going to use both of them together for.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Right. It's safe, it's effective. It helps people to give, more of full health care. It promotes prevention.
A lot of prevention.
A lot of prevention, a lot of overall getting healthy. A lot of times people come in and they say to their doctor, and I've said it too, okay, well, I don't really want to take a pill if I can avoid it. What else can I do?
Right. What are some alternatives? Are there alternatives? So,
and an alternative without it being a choice, where we're not separating. Okay, well, if you choose to do that, then you can't go to your regular. That's absolutely not what we're asking. So
who's the medical director now?
Yeah, we have a medical director. One thing about, of course, being affiliated with the hospital, we're blessed to have. We have an amazing medical board for the center, and we have a medical director on staff, and it is Dr. Ronald Bruton.
Oh, that's wonderful. He's so passionate.
He is.
About nutritional counseling or nutritional eating, I should say, eating well. And he's so good at delivering that message. So what a wonderful person to have in place as the medical director.
And he is, one thing about Dr. Bruton is he has used these modalities to heal himself. And so, it's not just an add-on to the end of his name. This is something personal for him, something that he believes in, he has experienced, and he has a passion for. It's touching to see.
Very much so. And I think that's a lot of it. We've had conversations, you and I, before about how much of integrative medicine has to be experienced. You can tell someone about it, but until they experience it for themselves, perhaps they may not understand the true benefits.
That's a great point. And one thing about integrative medicine is we are looking at the whole person. We are treating the person as an individual, a unique individual with specific goals and specific needs according to them. So we're not putting anyone in a box, and we have a lot of different modalities to offer at the center. And people are really, they are asked to participate.
In their own health.
Exactly.
What a concept.
Right. Yeah. There's some very gentle education. We want everyone to feel safe and welcome. You're not signing up to become a health nut or anything.
Yeah.
But, it's very specific for each individual person, and that's a true part of integrative medicine, is taking the time to treat the person as a unique person and as a whole person.
What a wonderful concept. I love that, which is something near and dear to my heart. So I'm real happy that we're doing this. And for those that may not realize this, the center is located with our community houses. It's just about, I think it's between, help me out here, Rappel?
And the Schliemann Center.
And the Schliemann
the Women's Center.
Okay, yes, okay. And so we're going to be opening this up first part of
January 5th.
January
5th.
Wonderful.
Yes. We'll have a grand opening, and we are inviting people to come out and visit with us. We have a very open door policy. You are absolutely welcome to come in and get information, because it is some new information. We want people to feel comfortable asking any questions that they may have, because there's going to be questions.
Sure, sure. Well, besides the nutritional counseling, what else is going to be offered?
Sure. We have a nationally board certified and state licensed acupuncturist that will be on staff. We'll be offering massage, and there is a medical massage that focuses more on sports injuries, different pain areas, as well as relaxation massage, because we don't want to discount the fact that dealing with your stress or anxiety, using relaxation massage is not just for spas. That it is a useful tool for healthcare.
Absolutely.
Right.
I know I speak from experience on that with stress, that anytime I've had a massage, the massage therapist will get to right around my neck and shoulders and go, oh my goodness, you've been storing some stuff, and it's so true.
Right.
And it's wonderful to have all of that stress broken up and flushed out when you drink a lot of water, so it's great.
Yes, drinking water. Yes, so we will have that. We also have some Qigong. We'll be having Qigong, which we will be bringing other guests on and explaining each modality in greater detail, so stay tuned.
Okay.
And we will have Tai Chi, traditional Tai Chi, and yoga. And in the future, we will have other classes. We plan to have health education classes throughout the month for the public, and we also plan to bring other modalities on board later on.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And I know with what little knowledge I have, for instance, I know with yoga for stretching especially, we have such an older population here, how good that is for your body. I recently was reading an ARP magazine and they were suggesting that for balance, that you, while you're brushing your teeth in the morning, that you stand on one leg and then the other and go through your brushing routine. And I thought, well, that's a piece of cake. Well, I think I've been a couch potato way too long. And I found that wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. So certainly things such as yoga for stretching, but building those muscles back up, getting the muscles back into shape,
right,
must be. It would be, I'm sure, a great way to do it.
There's so many benefits for it. We're talking about a gentle exercise to build up strength. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Relaxation,
yes,
in that, and everyone that we're bringing on board are certified and licensed professionals. We feel like that's very important.
Very much so.
One of our core values is to make sure that we're offering professional services. So we have a few yoga instructors, and they are nationally certified and lots of years experience teaching. We will have gentle yoga, we'll have chair yoga, we'll have more advanced yoga, and we'll have something for everyone.
Oh, that's
too.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I've not seen the chair yoga. I like the idea of a gentle yoga, but chair yoga is actually sounding very appealing right now to get started. So,
right,
yeah.
right. We want to have something for everyone.
So you can advance. You could actually advance
absolutely.
as your muscles redevelop and as you strengthen. So that would be wonderful.
Right, right. And people will have the opportunity to do that in a medically professional environment. So, they'll be able to speak with someone and say, am I really, what class should I be in?
Right.
Should I move forward? What am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this
in the safest? Is it safe for me to move forward?
Am I safe?
Yeah.
Yes, those are very important questions, and those are definitely a part of our core value that we would like to cover with people.
So once the center is open on January 5th, 2015, wow, this year has flown by. We're so excited about this new venture. And then I'm just wondering, now they'll be calling in and setting appointments to the center, and that's just about all set to go.
That is, right. Actually, we do have a phone number, and we do have a website. It's not live yet, but we're working on that. We'll be separate from the hospitals, but it'll be somewhat interactive too. We plan to have some educational videos on the website.
Oh, excellent.
Right, lots of information that people can look at the website.
So they know what they're getting into, because this is a new concept for many people, and it's. But I know that with yoga, more and more literature that I've read is that yoga is wonderful if you have arthritis, which I do, and it's wonderful to help once again, you're not pounding, it's gentle.
Right.
Once you've strengthened everything, as I mentioned, and as you had mentioned, then perhaps advance to something else. But just to get up and get going, it's really helpful. So.
Right, and it is a new concept, but a new concept for our area. But really, what we're finding is a lot of people who have moved down here from larger cities are saying, "Oh, yes, of course. You know, I am totally familiar with integrative medicine because we have a lot of the big hospitals in the cities. You know, Harvard. There's lots of universities. They're doing this. They have well-established programs.
Right.
Our acupuncturist actually has studied at the Integrative Center at MD Anderson, as well as the Cancer Centers of America over in Tulsa.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's something near and dear to my heart as well with the acupuncture, and that I know from experience absolutely works. And it seems odd to many at first, but it is something that makes such a difference in how you feel each day. So, which I'm very grateful that we have an acupuncturist. So.
Right,
and we'll have him on the show.
Yes, yeah. And we're going to bring almost everybody on the show and let people get more familiar with everybody and exactly what's going on.
Right. And we'll do some demonstrations in shows that are coming up, and so that people understand what Tai Chi is and acupuncture and all of that.
I might let the acupuncturist poke me at it.
Okay. Oh, heck, I'll volunteer too. We need to take a short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back with Lindsay Harden, new director of the Baxter Regional Center for Integrative Medicine. Don't go away.